Okay, the second episode of my series today is a cheating woman, like a cheating wife, precisely. When a woman cheats, everybody wants to slander her. Everybody wants to throw stones, as if we've never sinned before. Everybody wants to condemn her. Please, I'm not talking about women that are sleeping with men outside their marriage comfortably without remorse, without blame, or without... I'm not talking about women that are having relationship outside their marriage. No, I'm talking about women that maybe mistakenly did it because of some of the reasons that we do not consider, some of the reasons we ignore, some of the things we don't think about when we hear stories like this. These are the women I'm talking about. Some of you men, you are so selfish that you marry a beautiful woman, a very beautiful woman, like well-trained, class 100%, like that. You put them in your house and turn them into a trophy wife. You turn them into someone that don't have anybody. And some of you women, you allow them. See, when a man wants to control you, when a man wants to cripple you, the first thing he takes from you is your financial security, because that's all you need. In the world right now, money controls 99% of everything that has to do with the world. You want to do this, you need money. You want to do that, you need money. So the first thing they do is to cut it off. Maybe if you're working before, they will tell you to stop working. Meanwhile, they are doing just like the opposite of what they're asking you to stop. Because as marriage is concerned, it has to do with the man and the woman. The man is the head. It's not just a word. This is a thing. The man is the head. It means you should think everything. I'm the helpmeet. It means when the Bible said that I'm the helpmeet, mean say, na me go bring the idea come. Na me go say, okay, na me go stand put, say, okay, make the idea fall put, make the idea must work, or the idea must come to pass. That's not what the Bible means. Some of you men, only you by yourself, you've given your right, your title as a man to your wives. So let me brush that first and go straight to why I'm actually having this video, which is the cheating wife. When you hear a story like this, what's the first thing that comes into your mind? Hey, bad woman, which kind of woman is? All these women, they need to put their body for one place. We don't want marriage, we don't stay one place. Mouth will be flowing. I was listening to one, I don't know if it was a video or a content that I read online, but it was said by Okonkwo. He said one of the problems we have in the world is that we destroy things we don't understand. It's not supposed to be like that. When you don't understand something, you leave it there. One day someone will come from somewhere and deliver you from your ignorance, not you destroying it. And some of you, okay, let's say you have a phone in your house, and that phone, you don't know the function. You only know that you can use a phone to make phone calls, and that's the only thing you know about it. And you don't know other features the phone has and what you can use the phone for. And then your friend came to visit you one day, and he or she was like, guy, this is your phone. It's very, 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 it's very, very nice. So what are you using it for? Say, I beg, they only call and they use and they receive. Say, you don't know, say this phone you fix and snap picture. Do you know that this phone you can use it to this? So like that, you've been delivered of your ignorance. You don't have to destroy it. You don't have to speak bad about it. No. So this is our problem. Right, so when you hear things like this, did you ask why this woman do this? Why did she do it? Some people do not have good reasons. Some people, I'm not saying there's any good reason for you to cheat, but come on, let's think about this. These are some of the things we don't think about, but it's happening. I've heard stories. I've heard stories. Did you ask that woman the last time she had orgasm? Or it's not important for a woman to have orgasm. See, there's no way a man will have sex with you. Like, let's say you are married. I'm talking about married people. Let's say you've been married for like 1 year max, and then there's no way your husband have had sex with you and he didn't come. If you don't come for nights, you must do him the morning, make it come. Now by force, you must make him come. And your husband, it's like they just married you for you to just be doing it, like doing that for them or with them. I don't know. Some of you men, you don't even know the importance of a woman in your life. You don't know. You have a woman in your life. You don't even know. You don't know how important it is. You don't know how graced you are for having that woman in your life. And you men, you go out and you do your stuff, and when you hear, oh, my wife cheated on me, or I'm hearing somebody's telling you out there that your wife is cheating on you, and you just be like, oh, and you start creating issues. Do you know, please, people, do you know that some of these men that are crying out, my wife cheated on me, my wife is cheating on me, do you know that some of these men, they don't satisfy their wives at home? Please, I'm not saying it's okay for a woman to go out there to go and cheat because her husband is not satisfying her. No, but it is what is happening. It's what's happening to some people. Right? I was having a conversation with a lady some years back. Right? See, there's a way marriage is not funny. It is not funny. It's not easy. I'm telling people, if you've not enjoyed your life, enjoy your life well before you go shake your head and enter marriage, my dear. Because you go enter inside marriage, you can't find enjoyment. Because sometimes you don't go even see them. You go one can go outside, go to find. So don't rush. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time, my dear. Take your time. All the heartbreaks you get. See, one person will just come and the person will just wipe all those pains away. So take your time. Don't worry. Flex. So that you don't go there inside marriage. Somebody will come to use this one till they entice you. Then that one till they entice you. You won't come forward. So, like, yeah. About the cheating wife. Do you know that some of these men that cries out that their wife cheated on them, do you know that some of them, they are having erectile dysfunction? Do you know that some of these men, their tum is not even bigger than this? Please, I mean no disrespect to you men, please, but it is true. And they selfishly blow everything out. You hear your wife cheated on you. You know that you've never had sex with this woman, or even though you've tried, maybe along the line you lost your what do they call it? I don't know. But you are not able, because some people, it happened to them before marriage, and some people they discover it after marriage. Some people they discover a few years even after marriage. Their husband started having erectile dysfunction. He can't get it up. These are things that are existing, and these women, they are expected to be loyal, to be this, to be that to their husbands. And the moment you all hear one day that this woman go outside, go collect for outside, all of them won't throw stones, all of them won't do this, all of them won't do that. Sometimes some of these men, they are not even loving these women right. They are not even loving their wives right. They're not treating them right. Treat them like trash, like real trash. Some women, if you see what some men have turned some women into in their marriage. See, another man, they'll corner, they observe you. If you don't know, it's just the truth. Someone else, that thing you are doing like this, you are carrying like this, so because it is important. That's why God placed it on you. That's why God bring the two of you together, because the two of you are important to each other, and the two of you have to value each other, right? So that thing you are holding like this, so one day somebody is out there thinking, I just did wait, make this thing just fall. It's just like when you are holding a bird, you tie rope for the bird leg and you let it fly small, you bring it down, you let it, all those play one small. That's how it is. That's how some of you men are treating your wife. And some of you will just be like, you are taking tramadol out there to knock girls outside, but your wife inside, you cannot knock her. See, there are some knocking that you will knock your wife. 1 week, the knocking will still be ringing. if she hear your name, the thing will ring, and she will butterflies, and she will have butterflies all over her stomach. That's the kind of knacking every wife deserves, because this woman wake up every day thinking about you, thinking about what you eat, thinking about what your children will eat. Sometimes it takes in the night, in the evening, before she even remember herself. So please, she deserves all the knacking, like the professional knacking that you can offer. You are going about thinking of what styles you can give to that side chick and what drugs you can use to knock the side chick. Meanwhile, your wife is inside. I heard a story one time about a man who was a chronic cheat, and after he died and his wife started dating again, the woman went to the grave and he spat on the man's grave, and he said, you should wake up and die again because of all the things you made me go through in my marriage with you. You know, say now I'm enjoying life because you don't experience another person knocking. Don't take it for granted. She need it. No, not she na woman, na my wife, na that one na wife, na that one dey house now. She's not a bird. Even your dog, say if you know they treat your dog right, one day you go open gates. No matter how you cage am reach, one day you go open gates, the dog go vex, comot, no go come back again. Some will go come back. That's how it is. You can't be treating a woman like what I don't know, like trash, and then be expecting loyalty from her. It's not coming. It's not coming because everybody deserves it. You too, as a man, you should surrender your loyalty to your wife. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you should go down on your knees or bow your heads down for her. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your loyalty. Your protection should be for your wife and your family, your children. So yeah, when we hear stories like that, we don't consider these things. How do you know the last time the woman had orgasm? She has not come, and she's having tons of mood swings. What's causing all this thing? She's nagging too much. Meanwhile, you are not performing your duties. She needs her orgasm to think right. You need to give it to her, like back to back. Okay, you are working. It's okay, but make sure say that work when you work now the work now they take your time. Make sure say that the work, because when it's not the work that is taking your time and it's someone else that is taking your time, and after some time, the strength that you're supposed to be using to satisfy your wife, when you know a time will come when you will not have this strength again, and a time will come where all this strength will vanish. That's when you've grown old. You will not have the strength to give your wife good sex on or in bed. You know a time will come like that, and then you are still going outside using all the strengths that you're supposed to use to satisfy this woman. Give her, knack her the knacking that even after 20 years, after if una don't even old, the thing will still be ringing in her head. But no, I'm not saying no. You prefer to go and give side chick outside. That one said we'll still go and meet another man, marry another man. You will not marry her. And then your wife, that too, will go old. Sometimes some of you, your wife cannot even remember the last time she was sexy. She don't even know the meaning of being sexy anymore. She don't even know what it means to be sexy anymore, because you people are draining your women out with too much stress, and you're not giving them good orgasm. By the time when maybe your side chick don't give you problem for outside, and your mind don't come down now, you won't come house, come do it.